Thank you for tuning in to the Helium Radio Network. You are listening to a rebroadcast of a previously recorded show.
Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. When you feel better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's so much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors.
Hello, and welcome to the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better podcast. We are located at Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center in downtown St. Petersburg. You can find us at 19 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street South. Our phone number is 727-822-8866 if you ever wanted to get a hold of us. And if you wanted to learn more about us, you can go to our website at peacefulwarriorswellness.com or check us out on social media. You can find us at PW Wellness on Facebook and Instagram. Alrighty, so to our scheduled program. I'm your host today, Roma Ostman, and I'm joined today by Lena Roberts.
Hi, guys.
Hello, hello. And our special guest today, Helena Sheeley.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So we are here, we're doing it, and we're doing it live.
So Helena comes to us from Bradenton, and she owns a business called Ingrown Toenail Repair. And I can attest to what she does works amazingly. I have been a client for over 2 years and was always struggling with the ingrown toenails. And after one visit from her, like literally when I left her office, I was no longer in pain. And I have been singing her praises for 2 years now. So welcome to the show, Helena.
Aw, thanks for having me.
Welcome, welcome.
Tell me a little bit about you, because honestly and truly, I go in there and I'm so thankful of what's going on. I really don't know that much about you. So tell me a little bit about you, the person.
Well, first, I'm a mother. I have three children, and they're my pride and joy. They're my first priority.
How old are they?
2 in college and 1 in 6th grade.
Great. That's a good age range there. To have a little bit spaced out where you can catch your breath for a little bit during those teenage years.
Yes.
Yes. So, so the one in school, he still lives at home. The college ones, do they live at home?
I have one at home, one home for the summer right now. He's away at college, not too far though. So he comes back often. And then my 6th grader is experiencing middle school for the first time. So I have 3 experiencing different things, 2 first-year college and 1 experiencing middle school for the first time. So it's new for everybody, and it's a weird year and an exciting year.
Yeah, 2020 is an odd, weird year, but it has been very exciting.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying 2020. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I am. I think I'm having fun this year.
It's brought us closer together as a family, I think.
Yes. Yeah. So, tell me how you got into being a nail tech.
So honestly, when I graduated high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought you just went to college, but I never put in any effort to get to college. I never put in an application. So the summer after I graduated high school, my friends all went off to college, and I decided, well, I'm going to go to nail school and learn a trade so that I can do this while I'm going to school. I ended up doing nails and loving it. Later, my mother told me that she did not push me towards college because she always knew that college wasn't for me. She wasn't going to tell me that, but she kind of knew. So I ended up specializing in nails, and over 20 years, I have no regrets. I kind of just fell into it, and I only did it because I liked getting my own nails done. However, I do not have nice nails and never have in this business because I'm busy beautifying everyone else's nails, but I do truly love what I do and just grateful that I fell into it.
Now, have you always been in business for yourself?
No. I used to work for high-end hotel spas.
Yeah.
When children were younger, they supplied the clientele for me, and it was an amazing experience. So I did, I think, 7 years at the Don Cesar in St. Petersburg, and
It was invaluable experience that you got there.
yeah, and I did, I think another 7 years at the Vinoy.
Oh, wow.
hmm
That's invaluable experience. So how long have you owned your own business?
So I left the Vinoy and I went out on my own. Decided to rent a space at Salon Lofts. I left with probably 5 clients, and in less than 6 months, I built my clientele. So I didn't know it was possible to do it that fast, and it was an amazing experience.
Yeah. I mean, we did. I came in here part-time for a couple of months, and boom, we built a clientele. If you're good at what you do, the
Yes.
people will find you. You're very
Oh,
good
yeah.
at what you do.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Hmm.
So tell me a little bit about what makes you different. What do you think sets you aside as a nail tech?
Someone once recently told me that it's not just my craft and my trade, that it is my personality, that I generally care about my clients. There's a friendship that's built, and our motto is clients become friends, clients become, wait, I forgot what it's called. Friends become family. Clients become friends. Friends become family.
There you go. Yes, and I can attest to that. I like that motto a lot.
And I'm also efficient at what I do. Precise. Some people like to say I'm fast, but we like efficient.
Efficient. I like that word.
Our clients are in and out, and they can go on with their day, but they still feel relaxed, have their time, and they leave with beautiful nails. So I am very precise when it comes to nails.
Yes, you are. You're very detailed, and I really, really appreciate that, because a lot of nail places that I have been to, it's in and out. Their only thought is, let me get you in and out of this chair so someone else can fill it back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so, I understand being rushed, but even with what you were doing as a client, you do it quickly, but I don't feel rushed in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
And I completely appreciate that.
Most of my clients do.
So, when you come into your facility, it's in Bradenton. Tell me a little bit about it.
So it is a medically grade sterilized. When you walk in, it's crisp, clean. Some people say it looks like a doctor's office. It's their personal time. When they arrive, they see all the implements be unpackaged. Everything is brand new, files and buffers that they're using. We do waterless pedicures and ingrown toenail repair, no hands. And at the end, everything's thrown away right in front of them. There's just a safe atmosphere where they can just relax and know that they're getting quality work, clean. And that's the general vibe of the room.
That is, it's such an awesome experience to have. Where are you located at?
In Bradenton, on Manatee.
On Manatee. What's the address?
It's actually located inside Studio M. I'm not quite sure the address.
Okay.
But it's ingrowntoenailrepair.com. So if you Google Ingrown Toenail Repair, you can find it.
Yeah, that's a Ingrown Toenail Repair. I'm looking it up right now. What, Roma, do you have any questions? Because I wanted to really get into ingrown toenails in the next segment.
I will admit that it has been, I think the last time I got my nails done was for prom in high school. And
Really?
I'm super unfamiliar with the process. Like, I mean, most of the time when I've had anyone do my nails, I kind of just dissociated into the void. Never really had someone I clicked with, like, conversational wise. It didn't help I was a shy kid. So I'm just kind of like blown away and trying to like piece together what this office is like. But I'm also very curious because I've gotten massages for years, but I wasn't really familiar with what the steps were to become a massage therapist until I spoke with the LMTs here. So I'm kind of curious about like what steps you took through school to get where you're at now. Like maybe dig in deeper in that, and then maybe I'll pick up more about the... Am I making sense?
I think so.
What schooling did it take? What classes have you taken personally?
Yeah.
Oh, are you asking me that?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
So I started with the trade school, being a licensed nail technician. So I took that course, and then hands-on, working for 20-something years. And recently doing medical nail technician course, learning how to properly clean everything, and then specializing in ingrown toenails. So that's where I'm at right now, where I specialize in ingrown toenails, make sure that I stay in the scope of my license, which most nail techs tend not to do. And I have... I refer back and forth with podiatrists. So podiatrists feel safe to send their patients to me because they are going to get pedicures whether their doctor recommends it or not. So they want to make sure that they are getting quality work, clean, safe. And if I see anything in my chair that I can't handle and isn't in my scope of my license, I refer to the podiatrist. So it works out perfect.
You have one podiatrist that you refer to, or a group of them?
Yes. So I started my business in St. Pete. Dr. Kalous has been amazing in St. Petersburg. And then I recently am in Bradenton now. And a podiatrist actually found me. So I have not met him or spoke to him. But to have a podiatrist refer to me and only hear great things about me is just like a famous person reaching out to me directly. It's humbling. It's pretty exciting. Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah. You referred to me by a podiatrist? So it's exciting.
Great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have more questions. I'm sure Lena does too, but I think it's about time we take a quick commercial break to talk about us a little bit in our deals, and then come right back and we'll talk more about what's going on in the current, in the now. Sounds good?
Okay. See you in a minute.
All right, see you guys.
Hey, Eric Remmel here, producer of the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better podcast, and I'm here today to tell you about the amazing folks at Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center. Not only am I a producer of the show, but I'm also a client. Their staff of therapists are truly the best at what they do. Now is your chance to check them out for yourself. Go to their website, peacefulwarriorswellness.com, and click Book Now, or give them a call at 727-822-8866. Use the promo code RADIO and get $15 off your first visit. Yes, you heard me right, $15 off your first visit. Now, this is just for a limited time, and make sure to tell them that you heard about it on heliumradio.com.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better podcast. I'm Roma, and I'm joined by Lena Roberts and Helena Sheeley. We're back asking questions about your
Ingrown
school?
Toenail Repair.
Ingrown toenails.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, what brought you to ingrown toenails? This has been like the question I have been wanting to ask the whole time, so now I can.
Okay, so back when I was 13, I had an ingrown toenail. And I've never to this day met anybody that their parents taught them how to cut their toenails. It's just something we did. And I don't know why. I didn't realize it till years later. I just decided something was wrong with my toenail and that I needed to grow it out. And I did. So now, 30 years later, all the knowledge that I have on nails, I realized that I fixed my ingrown toenail. And now then I started just, without my clients even knowing, growing out their ingrown toenails. And now I specialize in using a Invisibrace to grow that ingrown toenail out without it hurting.
Talk about that Invisibrace, because it's like the most simplest thing ever that is so freaking amazing.
Well, first off, what an ingrown toenail is, it's a piece of nail that's been cut back too far and is growing out and poking the skin. So our immediate reaction is to cut it back and relieve the pressure. When in actuality, if we just let that nail grow out and lay in the proper nail groove, it won't hurt anymore. Easier said than done, though, because it hurts. So what my Invisibrace does, it's a springy piece of plastic that glues from one side of the nail to the other at the point of ingrown. It gently lifts the sides of the nail so that it can get over that skin, that irritated skin, and grow out to the tip of the toenail. Once that corner is grown out, it doesn't hurt anymore. Have you ever cut your nail back too far and seen an indentation of where your skin was? That's called your nail groove. What happens is that when we keep cutting it back, it loses its way. It doesn't know where to go. It's stuck in the skin. It says, well, what happened to my nail groove? It's lost because you keep cutting it away. So the nail brace, the Invisibrace, will just gently pull up on the sides to get over that hump and then realign into the proper nail groove where that indentation will stay. It won't hurt anymore.
Because I had it hurt. You're just going to talk about me personally. I had it on one time. It grew out. And I don't think you've put it back on since. Have you?
So the Invisibrace also does a curve correction as well. So sometimes due to injury or cutting out your ingrowns too much or hereditary curve of your nail, it will actually flatten the nail as well. So it can give a different curve correction as well. So it grows it out and reduces pain immediately and flattens the nail. The nail takes about a year. Yeah. Well, the grow out process can take about a year. So once the nail grows out completely a year, you have a whole other year for that nail to maintain its proper curve and placement. Once you get past that point, there may be some maintenance, but basically rule of thumb is cut it straight across.
And that's like, must be textbook then, because right now is whenever I'm saying, I think I can feel that nail starting to curve back in.
It's just curving a little bit, yeah.
So that would be right in my time frame there.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So
we'll put a brace on it, just flatten it a little bit, and you're good for another year.
I know, my toes look so pretty. I have never, ever liked my toes because they were always ingrown, and now I love my toes.
So the difference between a podiatrist and myself is that I cosmetically make the nail look pretty. We give it a flat, cosmetically correct look.
Yes, as opposed to the podiatrist that looks like someone mangled the toes.
And I polish them pretty colors.
Yes, you do. You polish them pretty colors.
I like that much.
And your heels are smooth, and there's so much more. I know that. I don't know that, but does insurance cover any of this?
Not at this time. No.
At this time, I didn't think so. But
But
still,
1 in 3 people have an ingrown toenail. They just don't talk about it. It's not something that you're just discussing. So
I
a
didn't
lot of
know
people
that's
have
what
them.
it was.
Yeah, it's a
I thought
lot.
it was my toes.
Everyone thinks that their ingrown toenail is hereditary. It's actually not. The curve of your nail is hereditary. How you choose to cut them, or going to an unqualified nail technician is the problem. That's what's causing the ingrown toenail.
Yes. So let's see. Our advice to anyone that has an ingrown toenail is, of course, to come and see you.
Of course.
What can you
Well,
recommend?
or just grow the nail out. If that hurts, we do sell the kits online at ingrowntoenailrepair.com, and it's something that you can do yourself. It's
Wow, I didn't realize that.
we actually Walmart.com carries it as well right now. So
That's cool.
it's exciting because we're branching out outside of St. Pete and Bradenton.
Walmart.com. What do I look for whenever I go to Walmart to buy this kit?
Ingrown Toenail Repair. And I also train nail techs to do this. And on ingrowntoenailrepair.com, there's actually a video that shows you how to do it. I know I've heard people talk about that screw thing that, like, you screw it in and then it pulls up. That's craziness.
Yes. How much is your ingrown toenail repair kit on Walmart?
$39. And
that's how much it is on your website?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I got you right here. It's the Ingrown Toenail Repair Kit, easily corrected. Oh, man, that is you. I see you now. That's awesome to be on Walmart.
Yeah.
But you can go to your website and order it on there also?
Yes. And the kit's $39, and it comes with 10 braces. So you only need 1 brace for each toe. We replace the brace as needed. Some people can keep their brace on for 6 months. Other people need to replace their brace every month. It depends on the curve of their nail and how well it adheres to the nail. Some people have oily nail beds that will cause it to lift longer, but majority of the time people are shocked at how long this brace will stay on. And I always tell people it's called an Invisibrace. It's almost like braces for your teeth, except it's for your toenail.
It's amazing. This little bitty piece of plastic can be so much relief. And now, I know you talked about earlier when you and I were talking that you go into the schools and talk to kids about this. What do you tell the kids about it?
The students at the nail schools?
Yes.
Train them on how to use the Invisibrace in their salon. It's a easy upgrade, and the results are, I want to say, 87% success, because the others need to go to a podiatrist. I mean, that.
Yes. Because some things are just way beyond what you want to deal with within your scope of practice, I should say.
Why I share it with other nail techs?
No, why?
Sorry.
Tell me what a case would be that you would refer to a podiatrist.
Infection.
Okay.
Or sometimes the podiatrist will cut it out perfectly for me so that I can put the brace on and grow it out from there. So sometimes it's a little hard for you. As a nail tech, we can only cut so far in. So knowing that helps.
That limit so that you can do.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you want to tell me about yourself?
About myself? Well, I'm super excited about teaching it to other nail techs now. I think there's a nail salon on every corner. There's tons of room for people to learn this skill set. And the reward of having somebody leave your chair and say, oh my gosh, that worked. It was amazing, life-changing to be able to walk and not have ingrown toenail pain.
It really was. If a nail tech or a nail salon wanted to find out more about you, how would they contact you? Through the website? Or?
IngrownToenailRepair.com. You know, it's funny. My scrubs say Ingrown Toenail Repair. My shop is called Ingrown Toenail Repair. Everywhere is IngrownToenailRepair.com. And it's just right there. That's what it is. So it's easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you teach, do you just go to the schools, or are you going into salons doing education?
I speak to the schools. I'm going to start going to salons, and then I train people in my shop as well. And we could possibly do Zoom in the future. We haven't gotten there just yet. But yeah.
Yeah, you could do a lot of this stuff. Do you have a YouTube page yet?
I do, but I am not utilizing that at the moment.
Okay. Is any of your repair stuff on there? Any of your repair videos on there?
Yes, they are. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I love YouTube. I love being able to go up there and find out all these how-tos, how to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I love to do that.
I have a weird question. It's a good weird question. So you know those like those satisfying like videos of like pimple popping or like haircuts and stuff. Is this process similar to that, where it's one of those things that you can record and it's like oddly satisfying?
No. Now they have tons of videos like that, ingrown toenails, and there are nail techs cutting it out, digging them out, pus coming out. That is when you refer to a podiatrist. They do not dig this huge thing out. They have this, they slice it perfectly and make sure that it doesn't get infected. I don't know what those videos are doing. It's satisfying to some people. My brace application is literally, we'll glue it from one side to the other, and we're going to manicure the nail, clean it out, and grow it out. So the results are
simple.
Rewarding after, but there is no pimple popping satisfaction. Nails do pop out when we clean it, and they do see that curve and that shredded nail. But it's not, it's nothing gory.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh, beans. I mean, I'm glad that it's a safe process, but it's like,
It is kind of anticlimactic because you expect, I wouldn't say anticlimactic because it was pretty awesome whenever I stood up and I didn't have any pain afterwards, because I'm going, that seems so simple. How did something that small and simple have such great, huge impact?
Yes. That's it.
But I guess keep it simple. It's a way to go.
10 out of 10.
Grow out your ingrown toenail, and if it hurts, you just glue this piece of plastic on it and it grows out, or you can come see me and I'll do it for you.
It's so much easier to come and see you.
If your and you can bring it to your nail tech, and if they don't know how to do it, they can call me and they can place their order with me. The prices that I have for nail techs is way less than what I found out there. So I had to create my own product because it just was outrageous what the professionals were charging for this. And when I only found one other place, and actually when the rep came, she didn't know how to do it. So
really,
this is something that it's out there, but no, not many people know about it. It's a very small percentage.
Like you said, people don't talk about ingrown toenails.
So I made it affordable for nail techs to purchase and make money. There's enough ingrown toenails out there for everybody to fix them themselves. Nail techs to make extra money. Yeah.
As a reflexologist, I love feet, and I want to touch them and I want to work on them. But I have I can't do the painting of the toenail polish. I would look like some abstract artist doing work on people's toes, and it's something I've always wanted to do, but it's nothing. I'm just not good at it. So it really makes me feel good that there are so many industries out there that are focusing on feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because and there's so many wide varieties of industries that focus on feet. You have like me that all I'm going to do is touch and make your feet feel good, and make help you through health and wellness through your feet. And you take the pain away from the ingrown toenails and you make them look beautiful, which in turn makes them feel better.
You know, it's funny, random fact, 20 something years in this business, do you know that I still, just polishing alone, will put a base coat on and put the second coat on. And I'm literally thinking in my head, this is so precise. This is perfect. There's such satisfaction out of this. Like, wow, look at the end result. It's perfect. Like, I don't know why after all these years, I'm like, yes, that looks great.
I think that is awesome, and that what makes you an awesome person and an awesome nail tech.
Aw, thank you.
I'm going to call you something other than nail tech. What can we call you other than nail tech?
I usually go by nail specialist or
nail specialist. Okay.
The toenail pro.
Toenail pro. I like that one. That one's going to be what I refer to you from now on as my
the toenail pro. Somebody recently has called me her toenail fairy.
Toenail fairy. Okay.
Toenail
whisperer.
Right.
So it has been so great talking to you today. Roma, do we have anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think we're good. I'm very satisfied. I've learned a lot today on a topic that I never knew I needed this information on. And now anybody I know who's just like, oh no, I got an ingrown toenail, I know precisely where to throw them to.
Yep. So ingrowntoenailrepair.com. You can make an appointment with me. You can purchase your home kits. You can purchase wholesale products for nail techs. And you can come and do a class with me and learn how to do it as well.
Woohoo. Perfect.
I think it's great. Thank you so much, Helena.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. This is the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better podcast, located at 19 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street South. If you have any questions or if you need us to clarify anything, you can call us at 727-822-8866 or check us out on our website at peacefulwarriorswellness.com. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to Helium Radio. The views expressed by show hosts or their guests are their own and should not be construed in any way as advice from Helium Radio. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our website. Personal perspectives expressed by the producers, writers, and editors will always be presented as such. Any rebroadcast or retransmission without the express written consent of Helium Radio is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.